It's your boy Noto, coming to you with another video, coming to you with another podcast, man. And in today's podcast, we're going to discuss how Steve Harvey's wife cheating on him with the bodyguard proves how body game beats money and status, man. If you're new here or you already been here, go ahead and click that like button, go ahead and comment, go ahead and subscribe, click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this topic, guys. Let's dive. See, this right here, I kind of already seen this shit kind of coming a little bit, but let's just say the thing I always said, a big problem I always had with Steve, bro. The big problem I always had with Steve is the fact that he would pander to so many women and just bash the men. He was almost like a Derek Jackson on steroids because he had a huge platform representing the status, which the status, guys, that's the status. And he got a whole bunch of money. Everybody know that Steve Harvey is rich as a motherfucker. Everybody know that. Everybody know that, right? So the thing with this is, you don't think that from time to time, since he hired his big old bodyguard, with the reputation that he got too, and you just be around from time to time, you think that every time they in the house that he's always around because he's his personal bodyguard? Of course the wife's going to be around from time to time. Nobody knows what happens in those little leisure times when he's just not on supreme bodyguard duty. He might just be sitting around the house and chilling like that. That right there is enough. Being in the environment enough is just enough. And for the guys that's gonna be like, oh man, no, he's a big guy. He's a huge guy, man. He don't look like he's a. The thing is, what's the wrong thing when people get it wrong about the body game and everything like that? They feel like everything just has to be one way. Feel like everything just has to be aesthetic. Like you gotta look like a runway model. Like you gotta look like a ASP. Shout out to cousin T-Taw. You gotta look like a you gotta look like you cut and everything. Like you gotta look like a male exotic dancer or something. No, you do not have to look like that. There are different types of body types that women are attracted to, and hers happen to be this big guy. Y'all gotta understand, linebackers, left tackles, and stuff like that. Those guys are big, huge, just because they have higher body fat percentage, but they have big bulging muscles too. Yes, for sure. Yes, for sure. You cannot doubt those guys because at the same time, you just can't doubt those guys. And regardless, and let's just keep throwing it in there. This man has man boobs, but that doesn't stop nothing. He's still smashed. And for those talking about some, oh, he used to be a pimp, man. They ain't worried about all that. Man, that shit don't matter. She was still attracted to what she saw. For her to cheat right in the house? Come on, man. She had to be very attracted to what she saw. It is what it is. Now y'all be like, oh man, he's nothing attractive. You don't know what that woman saw. She see this big, strong, protective man right there. That represents protection. Let me go give y'all a little funny story right here. Because I used to work security, right? I used to work security at this club in Jacksonville, the landing before they tore it down. But I used to be at the door, right? I used to be one of the doormen. And my other dude, he was a big dude, and he was just shaped just like this dude now. Big Bulgy looked like he played linebacker at the college I used to go to at that point in time. So yeah, he was a big linebacker, a big left tackle looking dude, lineman looking dude. So the thing is, he damn near like Michael Orr, but just like a little shorter. But the thing is, the chicks was always rubbing and caressing him all the time. They always wanted free, like little pat. They enjoy the feeling of protection and being pat down. Some girls that have skin tight clothes want to be pat down, and you already know what that means. This is free invitation to grow. So you think they just doing that for nothing? No, he just at the door. Oh no, he got power. No, the woman love protection, and they see a big body that look like they can protect them. Yeah, a lot of that shit. A lot of women go for that. Believe it or not, these dudes that look like the barbarians, the Vikings. Yeah, those dudes aren't cut like that. Those dudes aren't cut like the superheroes and stuff like that. Those dudes aren't cut like the Aztecs and all that. Those dudes are big, bulky, big muscle, huge, but they still have the women. I don't get what guys would be like. Oh man, you just don't look like that. No, there's no one type. So just to feel like, oh, just because she cheated But him, they were like, oh, what the hell is he doing? Body game got nothing to do with this. Yes, it does. Yes, it has a lot to do with it. A hell of a lot to do with it. Talking about something, this big, strong, protective man right there and sitting up in the house, and she just happens to keep walking by, probably walking by in a little. You never know what she walking by. You never know how the little stuff happen. She walking by just looking up to him every time you see it come by. That shit can happen. You never know what he could have been wearing or doing anything. That's the thing, like guys, you gotta understand that body game beats money and status. Steve Harvey has exponential status, exponential money, big status. Everybody, it ain't too many people in this world that don't know who Steve Harvey is. It's a fact. He's on the family show as well. Multiple gigs, bro. Everybody know who the hell he is. He got his own show. Man is making big money, big bucks, big status. Everybody know. But apparently that wasn't enough to keep him away. Keep her away from the big bodyguard. That big body she saw that she just happened to want to get under, want to be embraced by. Yeah, that big strong man. Yeah, he might have been on the fluffier side, but he still had muscle. That's the thing, guys. That's the thing. He still had muscle. Regardless of if it was like aesthetic. He ain't got to have a six-pack abs. He didn't have to have none of that. He still had big, strong, buggy muscle. And that was enough for her. And if that ain't enough to tell you guys, like, bro, that's why I say, shout out to Ron Will, he say, get your best body. Even though that Barbie wouldn't even be his best body, but it was enough to smash. Definitely was enough to smash. It ain't like she's sitting around here, oh, cause you can trick with me. She don't need the trick. Steve, you already know his philosophy. He give his wife whatever she wants. She don't need the trick, nothing. So for those that be probably thinking about, oh, man, he paying for that shit, man. Paying for what? I have a multi-millionaire husband that's get you anything you want. Anything you motherfucking want. Don't want you to lift a finger. Because remember, according to Steve, women don't have to bring anything to a table because they can make another you. So at this time, but what is there to offer? She just wants sex. And what do women have sex with? The body. The hell with the reputation. They can go, okay, that's cool, whatever. But she still has to have sex with your body. It is what it is. Y'all still, that is a physical act. It's a physical thing. If you see this big man that can pick her up, probably slam on the wall, throw her around, whatever. Think she want to experience that? And compare, and if they stand side by side, I'm pretty sure y'all seen this picture of him, Steve, standing next to his bodyguard. See, he dwarfs him. It's like girls. Girls have fantasies of smashing dudes that look like giants. Believe it or not. So it is what it is. Because if it was all about money, then she would have got somebody else that was high in status and money and all this and whatever. This dude had money, pandered to all the women, pretty much said, "Oh, I give them whatever they want, and happy life, happy wife," and still got cheated on. So what does that tell you? Still got cheated on with the body gang. Apparently, Steve definitely does not practice that. He don't look like he live. Just keep it a buck. Now, it's not. The only reason I go at Steve like this is because of the way he is and the way he try to tear men down just to uplift and pander to women. That's the only thing I don't like about this shit. That's the only thing I don't like about this shit. I admired Steve before all that bullshit. I admire what he's done with his career and all that, comedy-wise. But this slandering, this pandering, and putting men down, it just to lift women up so they can feel better about themselves on the backs of men, hardworking men that are really just doing their thing in the society to keep everything running. No. You ain't finna stab the backs of a man just to uplift a woman. No, hell no. You supposed to be on our side. Someone's thinking like a man. Well, apparently she was. She thought like a man. She thought like a pimp. Shit. Thought talking about some big boom with the pimp. She was the pimp. Because not only did she smash him, she smashed the chef. Probably smashed that man and got a good gourmet meal right after. He probably brought Steve the leftovers. Let's keep it a buck, man. Let's keep it a buck. But anyway, like I say, man, the body game beats money and status, guys. Let's just keep it a buck. Because you know that dude is nowhere near on the level of Steve, money, status-wise, none of that. None of that. But if it's all about the money, guys, for the money, guys, it's all about the, this is where to keep the money. Then why the fuck is she cheating? Why the fuck is she cheating then? She ain't asked for his credit score, like I always say. Just like I talk about Irish Kirk, she ain't asked for his credit score. She ain't asked to pull out the checkbooks. She ain't asked what you make annually. None of that. None of that. She smashed this man right in the house. That's what was given. That was what happened. Anyway, I'm gonna stress this out any longer. That's all I want to say. It's your boy Noto, coming to you with another video, coming to you with another podcast, man. And if you're enjoying the content, go ahead and click that like button, go ahead and comment, go ahead and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. Remember, guys, anybody can improve themselves if you're willing to work at it. And remember, guys, think like a man. Or at least she did.